All right, everyone. So they're back. I'm going to let you guys know what I mean in just a second, but just a quick reminder that if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. No VPN, no KYC. If you still mess around with leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below. But let's start off with this right here. So if we take a look at the fear and greed index, we're currently in fear. 44 fear. We're close to neutral, but we're just not quite there yet. If we take a look now at the crypto bubbles, we are completely red. It's a complete red day in the market. It's kind of nasty. We see like one or two coins that are green, but they're only up like 4%, 1%, nothing to actually brag about, right? It's not a very good day whatsoever in the market. Now, you guys have been hearing me say this many times. For every green day we get, it's followed by like 15 red days. These are just the sorts of market conditions that we're in. And during these time periods, certain individuals like to just take advantage and just really hate on the crypto space. I came across this article right here. And at first, I thought they were just hating on Trump, but it's more than that. Trump's great American crypto scam. And again, when I first came across that, I was like, maybe they're just hating on Trump because Trump has clearly been doing some very questionable things in the crypto space, right? But they actually are hating on more than just Donald Trump. I'm going to get back to that article in just a second, but I want you guys to remember this right here. So at the end of last bull cycle, so when Bitcoin topped out around like $69,000 and it started to crash down, just crash, crash, crash. It came all the way down to like $15,000. At this time period, people were coming out with articles saying crypto was a complete scam. Who remembers this guy right here? This Ben McKenzie guy. So he had once at one point invested in Bitcoin and he started to lose money on his investment. So what did he do? He wanted to make his money back. So he decided he wanted to write a book saying that crypto is a scam. So he wrote this book called Easy Money. I don't know what he's been saying after that, but he was trying to make his money back another way. And this is what people just do during these sorts of time periods, unfortunately. People just trying to make money any way that they possibly can make it, right? Now, let's get back into the article here. So this article, it says Trump's great American crypto scam. It starts off by saying how for many years, most people didn't know what crypto was, but now in America, that's no longer true. Crypto is in ascendance, and to understand what it is and how it works, it's foundational to understanding the great American scam that's currently playing out right in front of all of us in the White House and beyond. You can't grasp the reality of the second Trump presidency if you don't start here. Then it goes on to saying, though he is a relative latecomer to the crypto universe, Trump has realized that he can personally make vast sums of money off it. And thanks to their steadfast support of his latest run for president, crypto enthusiasts have been rewarded with remarkable positions of power in Trump's new admin, all while he continues to strip down every governmental means of regulations. What will this mean in the long run? Financial experts are watching warily. The embrace of crypto will not be contained, they predict, as crypto is integrated more thoroughly into all our financial systems. The entire economy is becoming more vulnerable to the crash experts worry is coming. Man, I can tell you that everybody will always say that there is a crash coming. I've been hearing this for many, many, many years. It's nonstop. No matter what the economy is up to, everyone's going to always say that a crash is coming. But let's read this last little bit here of this article, right? All right, so it goes on to saying, what does this mean imminently? It means that we can no longer ignore crypto as an alternative financial universe that does not apply to all of us. We are all players in crypto and we need to know what it is doing to us. And then it goes on to saying it's going to give a breakdown of what all the ridiculous terms that gets batted around when talking about crypto actually means. They've also created a guide to all the crypto dudes, and yes, they are mainly dudes, who have come to positions of power in this administration, right? So it's clearly not only hating on Trump, it's also hating on the entire crypto space. And this is just what happened during these time periods. They want people to run away from the space and probably only invest in the stock market where majority of their money most likely is. We see it time and time again. So this is something that is just not new to me. Now, they do have a couple points because we know that some questionable things have been made by Donald Trump, like, for example, his meme coin here, which has been completely devastated, sitting at $10.14, a market cap of $2 billion. This thing at its high was what, like 100, no, like 74 dollars, right? So a lot of investors lost a whole ton of money there. Meanwhile, they were just making money because, as we can see here, and this is a old article, but Trump's meme coin made nearly $100 million in trading fees as small traders lost money. So the small investors, they lost a whole ton of money, but of course the big investors, they made a whole ton of money. Now, the former CFTC chairman has something to say. So Tim Masad, who used to be the Commodity Futures Trading Commission chairman, he says this right here. So he says, it is clearly wrong for sitting U.S. president or his family, who can directly dictate policy and issue related executive orders, to be involved in commercial ventures. According to the white paper of World Liberty Financial, the Trump family holds a 75% stake in the net profits of World Liberty Financial and a 60% stake in the holding company. That's a whole ton of holdings right there, right? That's just a whole ton of stake in the company. So I'm not going to sit here and say that, yes, certain things aren't concerning, but because crypto is at a point where there really is no stopping it, and we all do know that it is the future. Even though things are a little bit shady right now, that is typically what happens when something is just new to the world. We are still headed in the right direction regardless of what Trump is up to. Yes, Trump affects the market in a whole ton of ways right now. One single tweet can cause the market to rally or just come crashing all the way back down. So these are very tough time periods in the crypto space, but I strongly believe that everyone that sticks it through is still going to make some life-changing returns. Things are a little shaky right now. I'm not going to lie. Our portfolios are taking a massive hit, but regulations is coming no matter what is happening, and it sucks. It sucks that there's nothing that we can actually do about it except sit here and watch all the questionable actions by the elites happen right in front of our faces. But at the end of it all, I do believe that we're going to come out stronger on top, and we're going to make a whole ton of money. And this is why I remain in the space regardless of all the articles that I see come out, and regardless of Trump and his meme coins and World Liberty Finance and all that type of stuff, because at the end of the day, they're going to try to treat this thing the same way that they treated the stock market. The little guys are always going to just be looking up at them and just trying to catch up. That's what happened in the stock market, and the crypto space is going to be no exception here. The only good thing is, as long as we don't get shaken out of the space, that's how we're going to make those life-changing gains. But people that get shaken out of the space too early, they're going to end up FOMOing in at a later date, and at that point it's going to be too late. It's almost as if, you know, buying Amazon today instead of buying Amazon when it crashed 90% during the dot-com bubble. Amazon crashed like 90%, and some investors said, screw this, right? And they ran away, and now they probably ended up buying Amazon back at its all-time high, right? And that's the last thing that I want to happen to me or any of you. So this is why I keep talking about crypto and trying to help you guys understand that even though it sucks during these time periods, we should still remain bullish because we are still moving in the right direction. But you guys need to remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. But let me know what you guys think about the article here, and what do you guys think about Trump and the way that he's been moving? Is it very, very questionable? And do you still believe that the market is going to blossom at the end of it all, or do you think that Trump is just going to tear